you know the most horrific murder in history was covered up by police who couldn't handle the truth? November 9th, 1888. London's worst slum, Miller's Court on Dorset Street. Landlord John McCarthy walked to room 13 to collect overdue rent from Mary Kelly. The door was locked, so he peered through the broken window. At first, he thought someone had dumped meat from a butcher shop across the bed. Then he realized it was human remains. Kelly's body was so completely torn apart that police needed photographs to document what they found. For 2 hours, crowds gathered while officials delayed entering the room. When they finally broke down the door, the scene was beyond imagination. Her heart was missing from the pile of organs arranged on the bedside table. Her face was carved beyond recognition. Evidence showed the killer had spent hours cutting her apart piece by piece. The murder was so savage that police concluded Jack the Ripper was either a trained surgeon or completely insane, but they never revealed the full details to the public. Did you know the first Jack the Ripper murder revealed surgical skills that still baffle experts today? On August 31st, 1888, Marianne Nichols stumbled out of the Frying Pan pub drunk and penniless. She needed money for lodging, so she walked the dark streets of Whitechapel. At 3:40 in the morning, cart driver Charles Cross found her on Bucks Row. She looked like she was simply sleeping on the cold pavement. But when Dr. Reese Ralph Llewellyn examined her body, he discovered something terrifying. 2 precise cuts across her throat, one 4 inches long, the other 8 inches, both made with surgical precision from left to right. Her abdomen had been slashed open, but the killer was interrupted before finishing. The doctor realized these cuts required anatomical knowledge. They were so expertly made, they nearly removed her head while she was still alive. But here's the most chilling detail of all. No blood was found at the scene. She was killed somewhere else, then moved.
In 1888, London's Whitechapel district was gripped by reports of a vicious serial killer stalking the city streets. The unidentified madman, dubbed Jack the Ripper, lured prostitutes into darkened squares and side streets, before slitting their throats and sadistically mutilating their bodies with a carving knife. That summer and fall, 5 victims were found butchered in the downtrodden East End district, sparking a media frenzy and a citywide manhunt. The killer allegedly sent a number of letters to the London Metropolitan Police Service, also known as Scotland Yard, in which he taunted officers about his gruesome activities and speculated on murders to come. Without modern forensic techniques, Victorian police were at a loss in investigating the heinous crimes and who perpetrated them. After taking his final victim in November, the killer seemed to disappear like a ghost. The case was officially closed in 1892, but Jack the Ripper has remained an enduring source of macabre fascination. The most popular theories suggest that the killer's understanding of anatomy and vivisection meant he was possibly a butcher or a surgeon. Over 100 possible suspects have been proposed.
Did you know Queen Victoria's personal doctor might have been history's most notorious serial killer? In 1888, 5 women were brutally murdered in London's East End by someone the press called Jack the Ripper. But what if this wasn't random violence? What if it was a royal cover-up? Sir William Gull had everything needed to be the Ripper: surgical skills, anatomical knowledge, and complete access to medical instruments. Even more suspicious, his carriage was spotted near multiple murder scenes on the exact nights of the killings. All 5 victims supposedly knew about Prince Albert Victor's secret marriage to a Catholic shopgirl, a scandal that could destroy the monarchy. In 1973, Joseph Sickert made a deathbed confession claiming his grandfather helped Gull cover up the murders. Here's the chilling part. The Ripper murders stopped immediately after Gull's death in 1890, not 1888 as officially recorded. The perfect assassin hiding in plain sight, silencing witnesses to protect the crown.